Okay. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. What's up, Unsuitable? I would have submitted some VODs, but my placements were so bad. It's okay, guys, really. What's up, Juan 2020? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, Jinx. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, guys. Welcome in, YouTube and Twitch. Welcome in, everybody. They're gonna be like, I'm late to work, but what are they gonna do? Fire me? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you gonna do? You can get mad at me for being late. It's fine. You've been working your ass off? That's okay, witch. You know what? I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm big chillin'. I'm here. If you ever bored on a Tuesday or Wednesday during the day, you always know that you could come here. I'ma be here on 2 very boring days. At least you get some kind of entertainment. What's up, Jinx? What's up, water breathing? Now, for those of you that do want to submit VODs, you do !submit. Twitch, I believe I pinned it today to the top. YouTube, just do !submit, do some submissions. What's up, Joseph? Just do some, you know, submit. Give me some submissions for season 7. Let's get this shit. Let's get better, guys. Shaking my ass for Bandit? Yep. Hi, Can. Bandit Wandit. What's up, Muse? W Cat Life, yeah. You know, I just love my son. So, can we get a quick setup tour? I mean, let me see. So, I mean, this is it. It's a widescreen lens. You're in my room with me. You know what I mean? Like, here, I'll get rid of this here on Twitch, okay? So, I have my gaming PC, okay? And then we have our stream mascot. Okay. We have, so these pictures on the wall here were made for me. My friend TK used to be a very famous street artist in California, and he made me these. They are all kind of like 3D-ish, and these have all Swarovski crystals on it. His name is TK. He's just really fucking, he's just badass. All right. And let's see what else I got here. I can't really show you much like on this side because of how my cam is. But so I have my BB-8 Squishmallow. I have this Squishmallow. I have all of my comic book pillows. You know, I have my Luna Snow Funko Pop. My little Foxy, my little Minecraft Fox. He does light up, but I believe the batteries are dead. Yeah, the batteries are dead. And then I have a secondary plushies of BB-8 and R2-D2. These are real Squishmallows. They're just miniature. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, you guys are in my room, you know, like you're in it. You're in my room with me. Like, right? Like, this is a wide angle lens. So like I do this all the time to show you this, okay? This Squishmallow is gigantic. So let me just show you the power of perception, okay? So here he is. This is how big he really is. So this is the perspective is everything. So perspective of a wide angle lens is insane. So I mean, you guys are in my room with me, you know? So Cleric, thank you so much for your tier 1. Thank you. I know, Grogu. How many monitors do you have? I have 3. I have vertical here. So if you see, I have 1, I have 2, and then I have a 3rd one that I look at for you guys. Yeah, he eats his rice and cabbage. Ain't that the damn truth? All right, so we're gonna turn this back on. So today's gonna be really fun. Today is going to be, finally we get to do some VOD reviews because, we have some submissions for season 7, which is really nice. So we're going to do those today. I will try and do some, we'll try and do a VOD review for someone that's in here. Hi, Sam. So I would like to do a VOD review for someone that might be in the chat. I think that would be really cool. Guys, my hair might go up today. I'm not gonna lie. It's too much today. My hair is not... I can't today. I don't know. My hair might go up today. I can't. You look so pretty. Thank you, Candle. Grogu, yes. You look so good. Thank you. My hair is just not hairing today. I don't know. What we're gonna try and do today is we're gonna go through some submissions. Okay, we're gonna go through some submissions. We're gonna do some VOD reviews, and then tonight I have scrims at 8:30. So I think that I'm gonna try and stream as long as I can. I don't have to cook dinner tonight because we have leftover pizza. Forby was like, listen, if you're gonna buy dinner, can you buy enough so you don't have to cook tomorrow? Because I want you to be able to, you know, scrim and like not. And I'm like, okay. Okay. So I bought a whole ass extra pizza so I didn't have to cook tonight. So yeah. W4B. Yeah. So I have a whole ass pepperoni pizza that I don't, and so I don't have to cook. So yeah. What's up, Ariane? Stop fishing. I'm not fishing for compliments. Stop. Are you excited for the opening of Minecraft World? I mean, I know my boyfriend is. Celebrating me hitting silver? Let's go. And wait, we celebrated hitting silver in season 2, and now I hit celestial. Time flies. Let's go, Shamrock. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Happy Wednesday and happy gaming, assholes. That is great. Congrats. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Can we watch the Cap new skin trailer? Yes. Anything that is new, we're gonna watch together. So here's some game news. We got the new thing here. All right. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Yeah, the new magic skin is insane. I know you guys keep asking me if I like it. I don't just like it. I fucking love it. Okay. So we have a little fool them once, shame on you, fool them twice. Kick off April Fool's Day celebrations in style with a free Jeff Rodeo emote. Free claim period. March 31st through April 3rd. Trick 'em, buck 'em, and fool your way to victory. Cool. I just can't. I hate Jeff. Okay, listen. We're getting a cunty cap skin, and I'm so here for it, okay? So first of all, he's in a crop top jersey, okay? I just can't. Okay. This is so good. What a great skin. They did so good with this. This is so good. It's in the shape of a football, you guys. Like, I can't. It's legendary. I'm so happy. It looks so fucking good. Don't you guys love that? Didn't they do such a good job with that? They really fucking did. That's America's ass right there. Look at it. Look at his ass. Look at that ass. It's so good. Look at him. Abs, crop top, America. Look at him. Wild ass. I can't. It's so good. They did so good. They just always do so good. All right, so let's get into some blame game submissions. We're gonna go through some VOD submissions. Okay. So we have 12, which is really nice. Okay. What I want to do is I want to see ones in the chat. If you've already submitted one, for season 7. Season 6 is gone. Season 6.5 is gone. One in the chat if you submitted one for season 7. Okay. I just want to see which people are in my chat. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do it has to be for season 7. Nah, I don't want to look at that. Some. Oh my God, Rohan. Rohan! Hello to you too, Rohan. Good morning. Good afternoon, Rohan. Looks like we hit the sub goal. Any advice for learning, Cap? I mean, the best advice I could give you for Cap, make sure the world knows that you have your ult and when you're ulting, because it is a literal support ult. You need to know when to get out so you can get heals. And if you're not annoying that backline to the point of them absolutely just losing their minds, you're not doing it right. Rohan, morning. Hi, guys. Hi, Ron. Ron, stop. Oh my God, Ronnie. I think I'm gonna need you to meet your top sub people because Roby at it. I know. Roro is insane. He really is. Hype train incoming. Guys, thank you for the hype train. Rohan, thank you for coming in and being a psycho. What's up, Anna? Make the enemy team hate your guts. Absolutely. I need to rewatch Jersey Shore now. I can't. You get a little bit of Jersey Shore every time you're here. Rohan, thank you so much. Okay, so let's see here. What's up, gamer? How do we feel about the new magic skin for the disco event? Fire. 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 This bitch is on fire. All right, so what I need is... Oh my God, Joshy, thank you for the bits. I need Salty Quentin. I need you to tell me what your in-game name is. What is your in-game name? Okay. Console tank, guys. All right, here we go. I have a question. I only play support and DPS. I'm trying to learn tank, but I get mugged every time. I don't want to give up, but I don't know how I'm supposed to tank. Venti, what you're supposed to do is, in my opinion, when you're learning tank, I think it's important for you to learn mag or strange so you know what it's like to sit in the front and absorb all that damage while holding W fearlessly. Okay? In my opinion. Because what makes a really good tank main is being able to hold the fucking line. You understand? Gotta be able to hold the line no matter how sketchy it gets. If your healers aren't healing you, it ain't your fault. Okay? So as long as you're in the front line and you're creating space and you're holding it, okay? As long as you're doing that, you're doing your job. If you're not being healed in the process, the next question that you have to ask yourself is, why am I not being healed? What is happening? Are they being dove and the DPS isn't peeling 9 times out of 10? That's exactly what it is. Okay? Good googly moogly, that thing is juicy. But that is what I would like to say as my opinion. As you know, for tanks, it's tough, right? Because you have over 600 health, right? You have over 600 health. So sometimes, you know, it's okay for the supports to look away from you because you have more health for sustain as opposed to a little squishy, you know, like a Hela or, you know, like a Spider-Man that needs to be topped off. But in those moments, if you get looked away from, right, and you were at full HP and they come back to look at you and now you're dead, was it because you didn't back up? Was it you were overextended? Were you out of LOS of the supports now? You know, so you always have to give yourself the why, you know? Why did you stop getting healed? Go back and watch. They give you the ability, hence the blame game, right? The game gives you the ability to go back and answer the why. Why was I not being healed? Why were my healers not doing anything? Why was my Punisher always dead? The why gets answered. All you got to do is open up the fucking match replay and you will get your answer. Why? The other day, we played a game and we lost the point in overtime because but we C9'd. It was domination. I was on the point and I'm like, how? I was playing invis. I went invisible. Therefore, I didn't count as a body. I had to go back. I had to go back and make sure that I was. So I went back and I was like, damn, I went invisible. I was the only one on the point. What up, Jericho? Thank you so much for the resub with your Twitch Prime ski. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the hype train today, guys. Thank you so much for the bits and the Rohan coming in, dropping 25 on the dome. Thank you for all your resubs with your primes. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm so glad that command is there as well. I'm always the sacrifice when I'm forced to tank and I hate it. I know, guys. It's tough. Solo tank, it's tough. So listen, this is what we're going to do today. Instead of us voting on what we're going to watch, I'm going to pick, because we only have 12 responses. For now, I'm hoping that this number grows throughout the next few weeks, okay? What's up, Sneak? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And what we're going to do here is we're going to watch a console tank. Okay, we have not reviewed Salty Quinton, so I think it would be fair if we did it while they're in our chat. Okay. Who are you planning the Lord next? Probably White Fox, I'm not going to lie. X-Sire, thank you for the follow. So what we're gonna do here is yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do a gold console tank solo queued. Okay, I just need to know, what could I have done better? Anything else you may want to know? A few minutes I went AFK for a second. I went to go drink water. Okay, so what could we have done better? Okay, was this a loss? I'm hoping this was a loss. Okay, and Quinton is plat now. So this is good. Okay, so we're watching a console tank that is now grown from the rank that we're reviewing. Okay? So this was a loss. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to launch the game. What up, DJ? Okay. And then just remember, guys, if you're doing VOD submissions, if you submit a win, I would rather you submit the win because you're playing one of my heroes that I play and you want to know what you could have done better. Did you get outperformed by the other strategist? How do you prevent that from happening? How do you keep up with them? If you're within 5,000 to 6,000 healing, you kept up with them, okay? Now, if there's a 10,000 gap plus, then there's things that you need to look at, right? Even though you won the game. If there's a 10,000 healing gap, there's things that you have to look at. How many tanks did you have? Which tanks did you have? Did the enemy team put out enough damage for you to keep up? There's things that you need to look at. Okay? Okay? There's a reason why I always say when we lose a game and someone's like, yeah, but look, I got more healing than you. But we lost. But we lost. Yeah, but I have ace. But we lost. The ace on the losing team has to go away. The visual. The visual of the MVP, the ace, it has to go away. It literally gives false advertisement of what is actually going on in the game. Yeah, but I have ace. I don't care. You're losing. We lost. The ace on the losing team, the icon has to go away. At bare minimum. Yeah, bragging about having SVP is like bragging about having a participation trophy. It's literally the same as being the smartest dumb person in the room. Like, I understand that getting SVP and comp is nice to know because you lose less points, right? I get it. But still, keep it off the fucking scoreboard. I don't fucking care if I have SVP. As a matter of fact, if I have SVP and I'm playing support, there's a fucking problem. I will always say that. If you're playing strategist and you have the SVP and not a tank or a DPS, there is a fucking problem on your team. Okay? A Gucci trash bag is still a trash bag, bitch. Thank you, potato. What up, Sleepy? That's what I'm saying. I only flex my SVP when my teammates are talking shit to me. Yes, but you could be part of the problem. That's part of my videos, right? I just had to deal with it yesterday. It wasn't enough. That Jeff healing was not enough. I don't fucking care if you have SVP. I don't care. I don't care. I don't use that as an argument in my games, and I'm SVP a lot. I don't. You have to know if you're the problem. I will always say, if you are playing strategist and you have the SVP, the problem is more than likely not you. It's probably your DPS or your tanks, because one of those roles need to have it. Losing teams shouldn't even have that. That's what I'm saying. Will you have a community game night? We just did one. We just did one on Sunday. You gotta join my Discord, and all of those things get announced in my Discord, you guys. Yeah, MVP and SVP doesn't mean shit. The only time it means anything is when you're playing comp, because you get max points, and then if you get SVP, you lose less. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Have you been enjoying White Fox? I love White Fox. I'm looking mighty fine this afternoon. Well, okay. What up, Yagba? But if your team is losing, does it really mean anything? It doesn't, because you're only as strong as your weakest link. And sometimes I am the weakest link. Right? I've said it. I said it to my team the other night. Like, I was playing like dog shit. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can't do anything. I can't do shit. And I defaulted and played Rocket. I was like, I'm just going to put myself in Rocket jail until I could figure my shit out, you know? But I played White Fox yesterday in my first match. I got her as MVP. Nice. Good shit, Rose. What's up, Zero? Yes, we have a scrim tonight at 8:30. But you are more than welcome to come play with me if you want. I'm just going to do this VOD review real quick. And then you can come play if you want. We could play on the alts if you want, but for comp, but I really want to play a little bit of quick play on my main so I could keep chipping away at my White Fox Lord grind. I mean, me and Blondie are in call. You just can't see us. You can't see us. We're in a different channel. I'm not playing again after just waking up. Oh, okay. Well, you could come and hang out with us. We'll at least drag you. Just join the team VC. I'll drag you in with Blondie while you can hang out with her. We're not watching a White Fox game. We are watching someone else. We are watching Salty Quinton. Can I just say that the map with the bus that turned into a boat is the biggest piece of dog shit? Yes, it is. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. Until you go outside. I have to say, after you cap the second point on that map, on the museum map, and you go outside, that's my favorite part of the map, is the end. Low-key, fuck that map. I get it. I get it, guys. Is someone talking about the WALLHACK shit? What is WALLHACK? Oh, it's my company that I'm sponsored by. They are a MOUSEPAD company, and they're incredible. That map sucks ass. It does suck, but I figured not actual hacks. I'm just curious what it does. It's just a MOUSEPAD company, that's all. Yeah, I like the actual bus because it gives us more natural cover. Now, it seems like we're getting the CC changes and the new map with Black Cat Season 7.5 because we didn't get any of those things for the opening season of Season 7. So I believe that we're getting the Black Cat, the new map, and the CC changes Season 7.5. Okay? They did, Karen. We just watched it. I will play it one more time for anyone that missed it. Here's what they're adding for April Fools, okay? Here you go, guys. New map is next week. Okay, so that's cool. See, I didn't know that. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Okay, so here we go, you guys. We're gonna watch some game submissions. I hate this. I hated that guy. Okay. All right, so let's get the match replay ID. Okay, guys, so this game that we're watching is console Gold 1 tank solo queued. They just want to know what they could have done better. So I need all the tanks in chat. This is Salty Quinton. His name is the same in Twitch. So any of the tank mains in chat as well, feel free to give advice. Please don't berate this person with information. Don't attack them. Don't bully them. Okay, we don't do that here. We give healthy suggestions for people to grow and learn. Okay, so anyone that is a tank main, based on the information that's given here from Quentin, we're gonna help them and give it the best amount of advice that we can. Okay, so it looks like Quentin played two tanks. However, I believe you probably only switched to Strange for a portal that you might not have gotten off. So looks like we're watching some Angela gameplay. I love me an Angela gameplay. You have 58% accuracy. You got 9 KO and 1 life. I mean, it really, I mean, you look like you contributed a lot. And if I had to take a look at what the problem was, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that your DPS and second tank got diffed. Okay? Not to mention, you have a fuck-ass shark and triple support. Okay? So, I'm already on your side. However, we're going to give advice on how you play better. Okay? We do love a muscle mommy moment. All right, so we're gonna watch Quentin. All right, let's take a look at these bans. All right, guys, 3 bans on each side. So we got Daredevil double ban. We got Gambit, Sue, Penny, Cloak and Dagger. Okay, so it looks like that is the main reason why we don't see Sue, Cloak and Dagger, or Gambit. Okay, so all 3 of those are banned. So those are the 3 supports that are banned this game. Okay. Now let's see if the fuck-ass shark was on something else before. So the fuck-ass shark, we didn't have a fuck-ass shark. All right. Happy gaming, assholes. Okay. Firefox, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. What up, Peg? Okay, so we're gonna watch some Angela gameplay, folks. So you're coming out hot, right? So we're coming out hot. Your whole job is to be the most annoying. Your job is to be the most annoying. However, you need to stay near your team when you get low. That's just like anyone, right? Like, you got to get back. You got to get back. Like, right here, you should have just went right through here. Got to get back to your team. All right, so you start off. With a Rocket and a Luna, which is nice because you go out as 2-2-2. The enemy team also walked out as 2-2-2. And in my opinion, you have the 2 better healers. Okay, so you get absolutely taken the fuck down by this Mantis. Your team isn't there yet, so you got focused hard. Okay, so now you left your team. So far, you just, that opening fight, you gotta remember that your team is a little far behind you, dude. Because you're flying. You're faster. Oh, really good brawl here. Good brawling. Good brawling, but you don't have any follow-up. Where is the Thor in all of this? Why didn't he not help you? So he was on the point alone and didn't realize that you were fighting. Okay, so that is a misplay on the Thor's part. He probably should have been with you. The Thor should be playing with you, okay? Because you're both technically dive tanks. You're not a hold the line tank. So you should be playing off of each other. Now, this guy's 1v1ing a Thor that has a pocket with him. So, like, if I see that, I'm fucking out. Okay? I'm out. Man, I just left my son in school for his first day. Aww. That's okay. I'm sure he'll do great. Yeah. So that's just some miscommunication and missteps amongst the tanks. Okay? It's not all your fault. Okay? It's not. Okay, so here we go. We're coming out. Okay, so now we swap. Oh, you tried to portal. Why? Don't portal this early. If you're gonna portal, guys, listen, if you guys want to do an early portal, you have to do it in the beginning. Okay, I learned this from Christian, okay? If you want to do a strange portal, you do it when the match starts, because then when you need it again, it's back. It's off cooldown. You don't do it here. Okay? You don't want to do when you're at 30%, because now you won't have it for the end. Okay? So, and then plus your team wasn't even here. At least you know when the fucking map starts, your whole team is there. You know, someone didn't die, or, you know, someone didn't stagger. You know what I mean? So you got to be a little weary with that. If you want to portal early, portal off rip and take the point early. Okay? Because now you don't have anyone with you. Like, you're just dead here, right? I can't believe you lived that. You have a really good Luna. Yeah, you can literally isolate someone with an early portal. So let's just say they have a fast... So let's just say they have a Luna, and they have someone else that's quick to get to the point, like a Punisher, right? You could portal right on top of them, kill them, and then go take the point early, okay? Your Luna died. You lost 2. You lost your Wanda. You lost your Luna. You lost your everyone. Everyone dies here, right? Yeah, everyone dies here. Okay, so now you learn, okay? Now you know. You got it. All right? Now you know. Okay? So now we go back to Angela. I want to show you guys what Angela reminds me of, okay? I wish I... This right here. So there's a movie that came out a really long time ago. It's called Dogma. Okay? And it's incredible. It's one of my favorite movies that's ever been... My older cousins showed me this movie, and I love it. But there's a part in the movie at the end where Ben Affleck is in the sky and he's flying. Okay? This is who Angela reminds me of. How do we feel about swapping and not dropping ult? Is that frowned upon? It is not. It just depends on the ult that you're getting rid of. Because remember, you're not losing it. It just goes to 50%. Okay? I mean, this is valid. This is valid. This is your job. Yes. I don't know. No one is playing with you. And so as Angela, if you can't get this kill yourself, no one is helping you. Oh my God, I know what you're saying, bro. Dogma. Yes. Yeah, just keep getting them. Yes. Yes. I can't believe we're in gold console and these teams know how to look up and heal. I can't get someone to do that in fucking Celestial? No one plays with the tank. It was a really good movie. It's a good movie. You know, so far, this is just not your problem. This is not your fault. Now, you're taking really good routes here, but you get distracted really easily on your way in. What you should have done here, right? So we walk out, and now we have two very polar opposite tanks. We have a ground tank that's going to hold the front and be very aggressive with heavy damage. And now we have a flying tank. So we have two completely different tanks, okay? Now what you have to do is you have to see, where are the Squirrel Girl balls going? So you should be attacking wherever you see the Squirrel Girl balls, okay? I always tell people that. If you're playing with someone that has a very visual projectile, okay, and you can see where it's going, and you're on DPS or a diving tank, you should be going where that damage is. Go to the Ankh. Go to the Squirrel Girl thing. Look at Punisher's turret shots. Where is it going? That is such good advice. Like, fuck, dude. And now we're on triple support with a fuck-ass shark because Iron Fist couldn't do anything. Play off of where the damage is coming from. Now you're going after the supports. There we go. I know it's a bitch. I know. I get it. I get it. Look at you. You got that health pack, though. Proud of you for getting out. Proud of you for getting out. Azrael, this is console that I'm reviewing. All right, so now we're amplified, which forces out the Luna ult. You should wait for this Luna ult to finish. Yes. Great job. What a good ult. Very good ult. Good timing. You have no follow-up, though. Sucks. Oh, there you go. Now you got a little follow-up. Now you got a little follow-up. Yes! The fucking Squirrel Girl woke up. Good job. The Squirrel Girl woke up. Guys, if you're playing with someone who has an ult that grounds them, why is everyone not staring at all the people that are stuck where they are? Beautiful ult. Great combo by the fucking Squirrel Girl. Not too shabby for gold. Now you're doing your job. Good job. Yep, you take some damage for the healers. Good job. Go right after this bitch. Now this is who you should have been bullying the whole game. This little bitch right here is who you should have been bullying the whole game. Look how easy it is to kill her, okay? So, when you're playing Angela, you have to find the squishiest of squishies. Who has the least amount of outs? And on that team, it's Mantis. So that should have been free pickings for you the whole fucking game. Now, Luna, on the other hand, she ain't so squishy. Moon Knight's pretty squishy. Yup. What up, perp? All right, so we got two enemy ults out. Luna is nowhere near having her ult. The fuck-ass shark dies. Now, instead of you singling out this Thor, you better find one of these little supports. Ah! There you go. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Fuck the Thor. Find these little ass supports. Yeah, we're watching Gold Console. So good now. Good job. Good job. Sounds like a 250-pound New Yorker, but looks like a mom. Very confusing. You think I look like your mom? It's kind of weird, dude. Not gonna lie. I mean, that is the definition of, like, mommy issues, right? I mean, listen, if I was your mom, you better keep all your fucking son's friends away, because what's going to happen is all of my son's friends will hit on me. I'll become the MILF. You think I'm look like your mom? Honey. Honey. Are we just trying to hit word limits today? Okay. We got word limits we need to hit today. I have moms in my chat. Okay. Because if I had kids, my son's friends would want to come to my house just to look at the hot mom. You understand? I got MILFs in my chat. You understand? I don't have kids. Just saying. You're pretty, but you don't look half as old as my mom. See? I don't know if that was an insult or not, but okay. You're not a MILF? Okay, potato. It has to be a kid sending messages, right? Okay, this is good. I mean, you really should be don't really focus the mags and stuff like that, okay? Why are people weird? They're just weird. Welcome to the internet. You know what I mean? Put your phone back in your JanSport and go to class. Is it spring break over? All right, so you're actively getting healed. You steal the health pack from them. Good job. Now the Thor ults your backline. And you died, but you get rezzed. And then the Luna ults with the rocket, so they double support ult here. Really good ult. That's the best ult you've done the whole game. Great job. You should be bullying this Iron Man, okay? You have no hit scan on your team, okay? When you don't have hit scan on your team and you have a flyer on the enemy team and you're playing Angela, it's your job to take care of him, okay? You have to bully the Iron Man because that Iron Man is just gonna rain down fucking hellfire on that ass. Aha, they can't cap it. Good job. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, fuck. It's a really good job keeping the pressure. No one TP'd. There you go. Right in. Good job. Yes. Yes. Are they going to keep you alive? Yes. Good brawl. Get that Strange. He's so hurt. Oh, man, that Strange was one. Good job pushing him off. Boy, this... Now the squirrel girl is waking up. Good job. The fact that you're in the air and the fuck-ass shark can get you is so dumb. Oh, I just meant you're pretty. You look young, not like a mom. Thank you. Okay. 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 Oh, you guys won that round. Okay. Yeah, the Angela gameplay is pretty good. It's always a fuck-ass shark. All right, here we go. So this is actually one of my favorite ways to get on to this point. I want everyone to watch Quentin's route, okay? So you're not just for Angela, just in general as your team, okay? When you get this map, stop flooding through Maine and dying. Take this route, okay? Watch Angela. This is my favorite route to get on the point. Right here. This is the best way to get on the point. Look at all the space that you have to play, okay? Let me just explain this, okay? As opposed to you getting squished up here, all right? Instead of you getting squished up here, if you walk all the way down back here and you play off here, look at all this cover you have and health packs and places for you to be able to dip out of, okay? And not only that, you could fall down here and take the fucking TP back up to the top and fall through the crown, okay? When the TP's open, okay? So, like, you gotta start learning other routes. Like, I talk about routes a lot when we do VOD reviews, guys, on maps that people just seem to just keep, like, aimlessly walking up Main. You gotta stop doing that. Like, go. Like, when you're watching a mobile hero like Angela, these are the heroes that you should be watching on how they got to the point, because they take such great routes. Imagine if you guys did it together. So now you're doing your job, right? You're about to be the biggest annoyance. Good job going after the fuck-ass shark. Good job. You got slept, but that's okay. That's all right. All right, here you go. You coming back in? Yes. Yes. That is what you have to do the whole time when you're playing Angela. If you aren't annoying that back line, you are not doing your job. Okay? You're not. The whole time, Quentin. The entire time. All right? Now you're amplified. Now you... Yes! Yes! You ult while you're amplified. Great job. Now, let's take some inventory here, okay? So you are clearly carrying the tank roll. Your squirrel girl is following up. The triple support is doing you a disservice. If this fuck-ass shark would have swapped to a Punisher or a Moon Knight, game over. Game over. One Moon Knight, this team's done. Good job going after the flyer. That is what you should be doing. Fear Magneto. Now, Angela's shield can deflect that, correct, tanks? Can any of the tanks verify that for me? Does her shield deflect Maximum Pulse, Fear Magneto? So we got to start getting into that now, right? That's the next level of the play, right? You got to understand in your kit, what can you block? What can you cancel, right? So you know, what can you deflect, right? So not Maximum Pulse. Okay. So just block it. Okay. So you just need to learn those things when you're playing heroes like Angela, because it takes, you know, it really, really does make a huge difference who you're targeting and how you could save your team. Okay. Playing a tank like Angela is not for the weak. I mean, you have to constantly be in the shit. It's not like you're playing Strange and Mag, right? And you're holding the front line. Not that that's easy or anything. I'm just saying, you know, you have a very distinct, like, job when you're playing Strange or Mag, right? When you're playing someone like Angela, you have to think about what you're doing, because I will tell you, as a support main, an Angela that comes into the back line and annoys me and my other support is the worst. The worst. Now, you're doing really great with the pressure, okay? This triple support is killing you. The triple support's killing your team. You're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Now, I want to see what the Groot is doing while this is happening. So you're in an off angle. See, Groot and Angela, in my opinion, they're not tanks that go together really well. They're just not. Against this team, I probably would have went Mag against this team. You would have really been able to help protect the rest of your team, because this Groot is just... He's trying. See now, because what happens, imagine you were playing Mag and you were here. These two supports die. So what's funny is that both of you are doing two completely separate things. If you focused on what the other one is doing and follow up with that person, then you get kills. But there's no follow-up. So we have no follow-up, so everything falls apart. So no one is playing off of each other. I don't know how to play Mag. That's okay. I'm just giving like just an example, you know? Now, just so you know, guys, if you're ever playing a character that allows you to displace people like Angela and Wolf and all that shit, remember, when you see that little fucking drone on their head, if they're out of LOS from the Ultron, that drone's not healing them. When they're too far away, that drone's not working. Yeah, your duo plays Thor with you. That's good. That's good. Angela Thor is... Whew. Okay. So listen, that was tough, okay? You just have a few things that you have to work on. First of all, if you're a tank main, in my opinion, you have to know how to play Mag, okay? That's like saying, I'm a support main, but I don't know how to play Cloak and Dagger, right? So Mag is the staple, okay? Who is that for DPS? In my opinion, it's Punisher. If you don't know how to play Punisher... Oh, I don't know, right? So it's the same. It's the same thing. So you should really learn, you know, Mag. You got to learn Mag. Very important as a tank main. Yeah, learn him. You'll like him. It's satisfying to kill a Punisher out of his old Cloak and Dagger, learning how to do the dunks. The shit is fun. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. All right. Level Clips, thank you for the follow. And Ghost, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in, guys. You have the same Yoda Squishmallow? Isn't he the greatest? Play Strange Penny. I play Strange Penny, Rogue, Emma in terms of tank. Okay. And those are great. You gotta learn Mag. Mag is like the staple. All right. Grogu. Very true. Grogu is who it is. So I personally think that you did a great job. You just have to learn how to play off of your... I know that you say that your duo always plays Thor and stuff like that. I always will say for tanks and shit, you guys should always play like your duo is with you, just so you can stay in the mindset of playing off of them. It's very important to play off of each other in this game, guys. It really is. You know, remember what I said about the Squirrel Girl stuff. Remember what I said about, you know, who to target while you're playing that hero. If they have a flyer and you have no hit scan and you're playing Angela, guess whose job it is to bully the fucking Iron Man? It's you. Until you get a hit scan, you know? So, you know, I'm, you know, I like, I truly have all the faith in the world that you will learn Mag very quickly. Tank mains pick up Mag very, very quickly. And what I would do is I would take your duo in the range and practice hitting dunks on Cloak and Daggers. You know, put your duo in Cloak and Dagger and let them keep ulting as Cloak. Make sure they ult as Cloak. Okay? And put them in the range and you practice throwing your dunks. If your duo plays Mag, then he needs to teach you and help you play Mag. Okay? So. Yeah, the Lord and Champion White Fox icons are fucking sick. I agree. Does everyone want to say hello to Blondie? Hi, Blonder. Blonder.
Hello. Hello.
Are you sleeping? What's going on?
No, I'm working. About to have my meeting.
I was like, should we say hello to Blondie real quick?
I'm Chen.
Blondius Maximus.
That's what they say when they see my ass.
That's Blondie's ass's nickname. Blondius Maximus.
Blondie batter. That can be seen as something else.
Don't say her full government on the interwebs. I don't. Blondius Maximus the Third. Blonde Shell. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, guys. Let's do a poll. For which platform we do next. So let's do a Twitch poll. And do we do tank, oh my god, PC or console, and then we'll vote on what role. Jack and Beyond says, so off-topic question. I myself, as a support main, I pride myself on knowing every single one where I get value out of them. So my question is to you, how do you feel on the support ban? I don't mind the support ban because I'm not pigeonholed into one support. So I like playing all of them. So I don't mind it. They can ban 6 supports. I'll go out as Rocket. Like, what do you want from, you know what I mean? Like, I think Rocket's a very underrated hero in the game, so I'll play Rocket.
She also knows how to play Shark now. She did 12 hours on Shark.
Yep. And I could play Shark. Do you think that they'll have Nintendo Switch servers separate or with console? They'll probably stick it with console, if I'm being honest. I've been lurking. Thank you, Siege.
The Switch 2 runs very well from what I've seen.
I love having a rocket with me when I play White Fox. Same. I just like a rocket in general. I mean, Invis, Luna, and Cloak, and I could play every support. Elsa's probably my best DPS. Let's go. Your merch is some of the most comfortable clothing I've worn and great quality. Thank you, Deathwish. Let's go. Guys, I don't fuck around with my shit. Okay? Like, look, I own it. I have to make sure that it's soft and that it's not going to fade and that it has a little stretch to it and that it's not scratchy. You understand? Like, you know? You know? I love that it's a lot of loungewear. Yeah, duh. Okay, so let's see. So we're going to do a PC game. All right. And then let's pick which role. All right, so we'll do PC. So we have 8. I've been lurking. I've been lurking. I've been lurking. And keep your eyes up my daddy. I want you. Can we do a support role? I submitted a game and I'd really like to know where I messed up. How do we pick? Like I swap between roles. What do you mean?
Oh,
So
like they swapped from healer to DPS, I guess they're saying.
oh, that's just the flex. It's just flex. My gifted sub is about to run out. Aw. What's up, Garrett? Welcome in. I gotta get bandit merch. Let's go. I want the sweatpants when I have enough for it. Let's go.
I forgot there was a maintenance dude working on our dryer in our basement, so he full on.
What are you talking about, Reserve? You're saying that my merch is dog shit? You hear from YouTube? What up, Major?
I forgot there was a dude working on the dryer in the basement, so he full on heard me go Blondie Maximus. That's what they call my ass. He full on heard that.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We won't do a poll for the second one. What we'll do is we have a newer viewer in my chat, and we're gonna watch theirs. Okay, because it's PC and it's strategist. Okay, so this is Candle T, Gold 1 strategist, solo queue. Okay.
My face would be on fire. He can't see me, Goth. It's fine.
Okay, and then you know, girl boss, you've been around, so I want to give a lot of the newer people in the community a shot, and then maybe we'll take a look at yours during next week's streams. You just have to remind me, okay? Okay, let me deafen so I'm not yapping in Blonder's ear.
I'm about to be in a meeting, anyways.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna watch some Cloak and Dagger gameplay that got 56,000 healing with 11,000 damage, 7 finals, and 50 assists. Girl, are we for real? Girl. What? Hi, babe. Oh, in the extra. Okay, in the extra. Let me read. Sorry. You're right. Last season, I was hard stuck plat as a solo strategist, and it was the first time I ever made it to at least diamond since I started tryharding. I felt like I was just always having bad tanks or bad DPS or a bad co-healer. Okay, so here's the extra information. I always try to know where my co-healer is. In some games, I have the best co-healer in the world, and it feels great. And then the next game, I get stuck with some zero awareness, and I'm constantly having to babysit everyone and my co-healer. I ended up going back to my roots and playing Cloak and Dagger Invis since it's easier to just heal myself and not have to depend on anyone else. Since times where I've played other healers that have less self-sustain, I find Cloak and Dagger and Invis frontlining, and even if I go in front of them, they're blind. At least that's what it feels like. This is me playing Cloak and Dagger in Season 7 because I've given up playing any healer that can't heal themselves. I have major trust issues. Look, this is like a short story of every healer's problems, right? So you just wrote every healer's problem. Okay? You feel like if you're not on one of the main healers, you're just dead because no one's helping you. Girl, I had a girl on voice chat moan in my ear because I begged for heals. Oh my God. Okay. So listen, this game though may not be the best for me to review because you clearly carried in your role. And I can clearly see in broad daylight that this is the fattest DPS gap ever. So what we're going to do, okay, is, okay, what do you mean almost? This is 56,000 healing. You know, this is not a problem with you, okay? But what I can do is I can give you a little bit of guidance on self-sustain and cooldown usage if you want, okay? Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we're watching a gold placement game. Now, if your placements are done, Candle, do you mind telling me where did you end up? You're plat 2. So fucking round of applause. Congrats. You got out of gold. Great job. Okay? Great. You're plat 1, basically. Great. You're almost diamond, right? So you're four wins away from diamond. Okay, so you have escaped the first part of Elo Hell. Okay, so you're escaping the first part. Great job. Really. I don't know why this team is banning, I mean, your ban is way more valid. I get it. But you got to remember here, you have an Iron Man and a Squirrel Girl that hovered, so I probably wouldn't have banned Groot because of that, but and you have an Emma, you know. I probably wouldn't have picked Groot here, but that's okay. Okay, so the double Elsa ban. Okay, you trust no one, I get it. Babe, I've had Iron Man's ignoring Groot walls. I trust no one. Okay, all right. So we're having a huge trust issue. So as a Cloak and Dagger support main, you're tired of not being healed. You're tired of not getting any kind of help. You're tired. All right? I got it. All right. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. So I will give you some tips on your own gameplay, okay? And what we'll do, okay, is after this VOD review, I'm gonna go get a snack, okay? I'm gonna come back. We're gonna play some games, okay? And this is what we'll do. We'll split it up. I'll play some quick play and work on my Lord's proficiency with White Fox. And then what I'll do is I'll hop on an alt account and I'll play different support characters so you guys can watch me play them, okay? I'll hop on my main alt account that I use for you guys, okay? So what I'll do is I'll cycle through some support heroes in comp and we'll do that, okay? All right? People forget that it's objective, correct? I haven't smoked with you in so long. Dude, you showed up yesterday and I smoked. I didn't know where you went. Okay, so guys, we're gonna watch Cloak and Dagger. Where's your other healer? Who did you get? Gambit. Where's Gambit? There he is. Good job. So you're all the way in the back. Good job. Great positioning. Good job. Good push forward. Good target prioritization. Now, this is what I do here, okay? What I do here in this particular situation, okay, is you see this guy here? So this guy right here? And you see how you guys are full HP? Before I look at this little bastard, I throw my bubble on the cart where my team is. Why? Because if you have trust issues, right, this guy ain't gonna heal your team. So what you should do is you yeet that bubble onto the cart in front of your team. I think I did that actually. Okay, let's see. No. So you still have your bubble. It's fine. But just remember that you not only are a main healer as Cloak and Dagger, you're a team healer. Now, you're not playing against any dive. You have no dive. So you cannot be selfish with your bubble. So you threw the bubble down too late. So what would have happened here, so we're going to break this down if you would have done it the way that I would have done it, okay? So this is how I would have played this. Ready? I'm going to do it in real time. Okay? I'm going to do this in real time. No, it's not. Soon as I see him, I know he's coming to me. He needs health. He ain't going to the health pack. Okay? So right here, okay? This is where you throw the bubble down. You see this situation that's happening? See this right here? So this is where I throw the bubble. I throw it on the cart. Okay? Because what happens is since you throw it on the cart, they get that burst and over time. So all you have to do is kind of like, how do I word this without, you're a half a step behind. That's it. You're just a half a step behind. Not saying that you're doing bad, because you're not. This is just me being nitpicky so you can self-sustain a little more, okay? This is so you can feel like, fuck this, I can heal this team by myself, okay? Let's just get a little zoom in here. Here you go. Okay? So we're going to go back down. Let's go back down in here. Okay? So your bubble, so when your bubble comes off cooldown, you still had time to throw that bubble. You have time. Watch this. You ready? Watch this. Watch this. Watch how much time you had. This is how you VOD review, guys. Okay, ready? So, no bubble, right? You used it. 3. I'm in slow motion. 2. He's safe. He's fine. Bubble. Don't look at him. He's not important. This is important up here. Okay, so you're off cooldown. And we're splitting hairs here. I get it. But see, you're off cooldown. So instead of you focusing this guy here, he's not priority. God, I hope I have dive mains in here. DPS. This is why you sometimes die when you're next to a healer. Because this right here is a fucking problem. This right here is your prioritization. This right here is why you die. Because this is important. This here. So her bubble needs to go right here, not focus the BP. Right. So you break down. Hi, Christian. What you have to do as a healer is you have to break down the target prioritization, right? So if your Emma is about to die, right? And he's about to come back here for help, he's going to be safe. He's going to be fine. Don't worry about him. He's not priority. This is priority right here. Look at this. Look at this. This bitch is about to get fucking mowed the fuck down. Let her get out. Okay? All you have to do is break down a fight second by second. And this is the difference between low elo and high elo when it comes to cooldown. Okay? And because you're a Cloak and Dagger main, you know when that bubble comes off cooldown. Come on now. You know, come on. You know. You know. You got time. You got that time down. See, so now we're wasting our time here. Okay? So we're wasting our time here. Okay? Fuck him. Forget about him. Your Emma's dead now. Your Emma's dead. And for actions per minute, before you go into your reload animation, did we do an APM command? Exclamation point APM. Did we do that? Hetty Jackson, thank you for the follow. We did. So APM, okay, is actions per minute. And the person that has the most actions per minute is Cloak and Dagger, okay? So before you enter any reload animation, if you have any item off of cooldown, that's a bubble or a wall, your actions per minute right here, where you're about to reload, you see this right here? Bubble down. That was your last time to save your Emma right there. That was your moment. So you see, you enter this reload animation and you die. Okay? What's up? Who is this? Cece? Nice? Nice Ice. Oh my God, I can't read. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What up, Jones? Thank you for the follow. So right here. So APM is a huge thing. Okay? If anyone wants to watch the actions per minute video, please watch it. It'll help you. It will retrain your brain a little to understand what items are in your kit that allows you to make up for the dead time of reload. Okay? That reload dead time is insane. Okay? Girl, you help me understand Gambit? Let's go. I love it. Okay? So actions per minute is what would have saved you right there. And you had plenty of time to do that. And that's fine. I went from gold 1, plat 3 to diamond 1, almost GM because of what I learned from you. Holy shit, Sailor. Thank you so much. Cooldown tracking for your teammates too. BP has more outs compared to Emma. Right. So You got to remember that Emma has no outs, really. When you think about it, Emma is not a diving tank. She's not a flanking tank. And if people are doing that with her, that's bad. That's a really bad habit. She doesn't have any outs. Okay. So anyway, yeah, no, let me explain something to you, Candle. The advice that I'm giving you is not what they were mad about. They're mad to be mad. They don't know anything that I'm speaking about in this ELO. They don't know what target prioritization is in gold. They don't know what actions per minute are in gold. They don't know. That's not why they're yelling at you. They're yelling at you because they don't have anything else to complain about. This ELO doesn't understand that, what I'm teaching. Okay, so now we scooch up, right? You back up, reposition. You grab this health pack, right? And you're just gonna vibe, right? You're waiting for your team, I hope, right? Yep, so you're just waiting for your team. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You gotta warm them up a little. You gotta warm them up a little. You gotta give them a little buff. All right, so here we go. So using this bubble here, what is this doing? That's not doing shit. Everyone's full HP. They're full HP. So you wasted your cooldown. Now, guys, the bubble is important to not waste. I'm going to explain why. And every Cloak and Dagger person should know this. What's the most important part of the bubble? Besides that it heals you. What's the most important part? Pop quiz. The burst healing at the start. Right? Right? The burst. So where it lands, it gives you that burst. If you throw the bubble down on everyone that's full HP, it also does go through walls. Yes, guys. I'm talking about in scenarios like this where you throw it down for no reason. Okay? Now, right here, okay? Right here, so we're going to talk a lot about actions per minute with you, okay? So right here in your reload animation, okay, and chat can see it, right? You guys can see this? What is, you have something that is off cooldown. Hi, Mad. You ran into one of your duos the other day? Blondie. You ran into Blondie. She told me. You were eating her ass out from the back, apparently. So that's fun. That's fun. Without consent, mind you, sir. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When are can we play together again? Or like, what's the deal? I'm not good enough, guys. It's fine. Mad Little G doesn't like me. We don't play together anymore. When do you want to play, dude? I have scrims tonight at 8:30, but I'm all yours tomorrow. You want to play tomorrow? Hi, Nickish. What's up, Hedge? Thank you for the follow. Hell yeah, brother. We can do that? Okay. Let me know. Just DM me and give me a time. Hi, Nick. I'm doing so good. Master Nate, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Dracul, thank you for the follow. All right, listen. So, look. You have 2 walls off cooldown, okay? So, right here, when you're about to enter your reload animation, right here, you could have picked which wall you want to use. You don't use your wall a whole lot, okay? You don't. And you should, because it's important, okay? Now, you could have blinded that whole team twice because everyone's full and your bubble's about to be off cooldown. So you could have double blinded them, okay? See, but you use it while everyone is full HP. So we don't want to do that. Bubble, oh, no bubble. Okay, so that was a little mishap. I love your videos. All your tips help me understand the game better. Rivals is my first hero shooter. So much love and thanks for the tough love and valuable tips. Thank you so much, Ashen. Appreciate you. I love that mouse pad. Thank you. I love it too. Here, I'll give you a better view. So we had a little bit of a mishap happen here, right? So we didn't really use the cooldowns the right way, okay? And if you don't have an ult to counter, you have to back the fuck up, right? So we don't have anything to counter this Cloak and Dagger ult. Oh, but we're killing them. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, you're dead. He ults, though. Does he keep his team up? Hang on now. Oh, great job by the Gambit, though. Let me watch that real quick. He had really good positioning. What an ult. So this was very important, okay? Very important, all right? The fact that he was able to keep his team up, okay? Saved his team from the Namor ult by overhealing. Catches some low HP picks, but he died. He died because no one is shooting the squids. So he died to a squid. You guys have to get back quick. So when you come back and you can see them, listen. There you go. You threw the bubble. Let me see when you threw it. Out to the left, out to the left. Bubble now! Nice. Good job. Where's that wall? Or ult? Okay. Don't think that you needed it, but it's fine. What are we doing, girl? Get out of there. Okay. Good job. You wasted it, but that's okay. I understand. Like, it's fine. You just farm your next one now. Just farm the next one. You were also the only one there, I believe. So, it's okay. Really good use of the wall there. Good job. Now, see, now we're getting very aggressive here. Now we're getting the aggression that this team needed. So your team made some swaps, right? So we walk out in different DPS. We come out with the same tanks. And then, you know, we have our two main supports. You're doing fine right now. You're doing great, sweetie. Okay, so you're doing great. This is fine. You're on the cart. So many Cloak and Daggers like to front line on this map. I don't know why. Really good bubble there to help. If you get sucked in, you go right into the bubble. Good job. Good job keeping your team up through that Emma ult. That's not an easy thing to do, and people don't understand that. Now, right there, again, so we got to work on actions per minute. It's very important because you don't use your walls a whole lot, I see, as Cloak and Dagger. You really don't. You don't use your walls. That Emma... And Emma died, but still, you know, we did lose our BP, but that's expected. God only knows where the fuck he died at. Yeah, we don't, Oh, you're in the middle of that. You're dead, right? Okay, so... So he died. Now, instead of me cloaking out, I probably would have just bubbled down. I probably would have bubbled down and backed up this way. I don't think it would have mattered, though. Yeah, because this thing isn't going to come out here in 1v6. So, I mean, if you guys stagger here, it's your fault. You know, it's your guys' fault. There you go. That was a good escape. Good job getting out. Because if you would have died there, that would have been a terrible, unfortunate stagger. Wall, 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 wall. I'm gonna shake you. Use the walls. You gotta use your walls. All right? You're gonna hear me today in your head while you're playing. And watch that actions per minute video. It's all about Cloak and Dagger. Match it. Good job. All the way back. All the way. Great job. If your team dies, it's their fucking fault for not opening their eyes. Good pick. Good job. Blind him. That's right. We did not need that fucking Gambit ult. We did not need the Gambit ult. Look how many people are dead on the enemy team. Didn't need it. What's up, Jacka? Okay. Wasted a cooldown there, but that's all right. That's good. That's good. Good job. What I want you to make sure that you're doing correctly as a lower elo Cloak and Dagger is when you are ulting, make sure that your team is in it or at least close to it. And what I mean by your team is I mean the people that are in the back line with you. Because a lot of Cloak and Daggers are not aware of their surroundings at all. So sometimes they will ult as Cloak and Dagger and no one is in the carpet. Sometimes that's your fault. Oh yeah, this Cloak and Dagger skin is so pretty. I do love the sounds, but I think my favorite sounding Cloak and Dagger skin is the Phoenix one. So here we are again with actions per minute, right? So reload animation. The reload animation will get you killed 9 times out of 10, right? Until the new one comes out. It's just so good, I can't. And now what you're learning, Candle, Candle, is you're learning the next step of how you think as Cloak and Dagger. You're learning the next step. You're learning what you have to do to get past that, right? So you're a great Cloak and Dagger player. Now you're learning things that most of the higher elo people in Celestial Plus, how they play them. That's a really good blind. See that? Bubble down. Good job. See? That's exactly how I would have played that little quick sequence right there. Good job. Good job. Good fade. Oh, you guys are dead. Bubble down. Good job. Good job. That was great. Back it all the way up. Good job. I don't care if your team dies here. You had to back up. You were the only one that understood the assignment of backing the fuck up. Good job. I know that new skin tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Blondie. I can't. Except now, what are we doing? We are not 1v6ing the team, ma'am. The way I'm gonna have that skin yesterday, I know I'm gonna have that skin so fast. Good job. I do always love putting the bubble up front. Yeah, but save yourself, right? Walls, walls, where's your walls? Ma'am, we gotta get these walls out. You gotta start using your walls more. You do not use wall here, wall, 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 all right? You don't use them enough. You're gonna hear me in your head all day today. Yes, we will be, Blondie. Walls, walls, walls. It's so important. It boosts your healing. It literally gives your healing a boost. You have to. So if it takes 6 daggers to heal someone, when they're walled, it takes 3. All right? Oh, I wouldn't have done that. Your whole team's dead. That was a bad ult. That was not a good ult, ma'am. But that's okay. I get it. I get it. I'm not perfect. Which skin is coming out? Cloak and Dagger is getting another legendary skin. Is it legendary? It is, right? You're gonna buy that? It's a good skin. Imperial FPS, thank you for the follow. So what I do here is I bubble down and then I double cloak wall. So as long as your team is healthy, which they're not, that Emma's about to die. Yeah, no one's looking at that Emma. I would have been doing damage. That was a really bad, that was a very weird Gambit ult. Why did we Gambit ult here? You didn't need to ult here. You just didn't. All right, so you push it to 2. That's not bad. Okay? Not bad. Yeah, the new cap skin is just, oh, it's so good. All right, here we go on the hold. Yeet a bubble in there. What are we doing? Get a bubble in there. Get it in here. No more reload. I want you to almost cancel your reload animations today. That's what I want you to focus on today. The second you're about to reload and you have an item that's off cooldown, I want you to practice canceling your fucking reload animation or interrupting it and getting your bubble down. Because then what's going to happen is you're going to recognize when you're about to reload and the bubble is going to go out when you have 1 dagger left. That's how I play. Yeah, I wouldn't have bubbled myself there. I definitely would have yeeted that bubble in the door. You didn't need the bubble. You only need to be selfish with the bubble when both of you have the patty cake. Walls, 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 walls. Where's the wall? Now you're getting dove. See? Now you're getting dove. Now you have the bubble. Well, here's the deal. It's all situational, right, Karen? So if you think swapping to cloak is faster, that's fine. If you have a group of teammates that are fighting in a doorway and you have a bubble off cooldown, I 100% am throwing my bubble before I reload. That's good. I would have done the same shit. I always attack the flyers. Wall, wall, bubble. Look, you did it there without you knowing. Okay? All right? Here comes your reload. You canceled your reload to throw the bubble down, and then what you could have done was pair it. Okay? And that's okay. You did great. See, that bubble did its job. Swapping is still faster, but if you have items off cooldown as Cloak and Dagger and you reload first, I don't care if you're swapping to Cloak. Listen to me. If you're swapping to Cloak, that's fine. The bubble has to go down. If you're swapping to Cloak, that's fine. The wall has to go out. If you have an item off of cooldown, before you swap to Cloak to reload, the item has to go down. It doesn't matter. Because it's better for you to be healing while you're reloading than to be doing nothing while you're reloading. I don't care how you reload. You could reload by swapping to Cloak. You could reload the old-fashioned way. It doesn't matter. If you have teammates that are actively fighting and you're about to reload, okay, you have to put an item out as Cloak and Dagger before you reload. Have to. You have to get into that. See how they're playing in that bubble? Good job. Good bubble. Wherever your team is where the bubble should go. Now, a really good habit to get into, as well as Cloak and Dagger, is being able to use the natural cover that's around you of where you want to throw the bubble, because the bubble goes through walls. So a really popular spot to throw the bubble is, you see this little half wall right here? This thing? So because some of your team is on the other side of that and some of your team is on your side, you could throw a bubble on the wall and it'll go on both sides. Does that make sense? So like when there's a Groot on the enemy team, I'll always throw a bubble at the base of whatever wall he's trying to separate us from. So at least whoever's on the other side of that wall gets that burst healing effect from the bubble. And then by the time the wall comes down, you could top them off and heal them. Okay? Does he have his? No. Now, right there, that's your chance to ult. Oh, get in that room, get in that room. Good job. Cloak? Yes! My goat. Good job. Good job. My goat. Now you gotta do the walk of shame. Where's that bubble for your team? Oh, shit. You stayed back too soon. All right? You stayed back there too soon. You learned what it's like to be selfish and pay for it. All right? So, happens to all of us. Okay? Happens to all of us. Every single Cloak and Dagger player. Okay? Because what happens is you used your fade to get away from the mag ult, right? W. Great. Now you use your cloak wall. You want to kill someone. Great. You got the cloak wall and you got the kill. But how do you get back? And your team is dying. You stayed back there too soon. In my opinion, if you have to fade for a mag ult, you have to just throw your wall out and leave. So blind the person that's back there with you and then just get back because you have no fade to get back. So as soon as you turn around, you have to yeet a bubble at your team and all that other shit. So in my opinion, if you have to waste your fade for mag, then you have to throw your blind wall at who you're looking at and then get out. Don't proceed to just fight them. If you don't have to waste your fade for mag ult, now you can blind wall, kill the person that you're looking at, and fade back to your team and yeet a bubble. Or yeet a bubble and then fade back to your team. Or however the, you know, however that is. Yes, your 4-stack, make sure you have all 3 regions checked, Noodle. And if you are spaced out in rank, so let's just say someone's plat 3 and someone's gold 3, that's going to take forever. Your voice is actually annoying as fuck? That's funny. I'd rather have an annoying voice than an annoying, ugly face like you. What's it like to wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and every piece of glass cracks? What's that like? What's it like to be the mirror breaker because of how ugly you are? What's that like? That's a special skill, huh? Like a mirror, mirror on the wall type shit. I selected all the servers. I just want to play. It's if the ranks are very far apart. If you're in the same metal rank, you should get into a game. If you're in a metal rank and then a different metal rank, it's going to take a little longer. We are all 3 plat 3s and 1 plat 2. Weird. Now you got to get out. Good job. Good job recognizing that you have to get out. You have very good positioning. Okay, I have to say. Now, for your next step, this is very irrelevant, but it's relevant for what you want this VOD review for. I want you to start learning how to play natural cover a little more. And try not to play the natural cover in the opposite direction of where the cart is going. So if the cart is going to be coming this way, you want to play in the direction of the cart, right? So for those of you that are my longtime viewers, you've always heard me teach you always go in the direction of the cart. So to get used to playing natural cover, I would actually play right here and then do this little move, swing out, swing out, swing out, right? You just kind of get used to that, right? You just get used to playing your natural cover because you're Cloak and Dagger. So you don't really need to have direct LOS of these people. I mean, you could shoot the gambit and heal both of these people at the same time, right? So imagine sounding like every other streamer and not having a unique voice. Boring. Thank you, Naughty. Appreciate it. Easiest for Cloak and Dagger since she has bouncing. Right. Right? And this is just a little tip for you. So now when you play Convoy and Convergence, you're going to have that in your head. Oh, fuck. Let me play up against this wall real quick. Just a tiny little adjustment of positioning. Positioning and ult usage and your cooldown usage and all that stuff, that's what separates you. That's what separates the low elo from high elo. And now that you're moving up here, where would I say that you can play? You could play in this doorway. Swing it out. Swing it out. Swing it out. Swing it out. See? Yeet your bubble up there. There you go. Good job. It's almost like I'm there with you. Look at that. Good job. APM didn't matter there because you already had a bubble down. Good job. Great job. Great. Always play natural cover in the direction of the cart. Don't go the opposite. What's the ideal positioning for our DPS? So for this particular DPS that we have here, so you don't have any dives, right? So each team doesn't have dives, but they're playing anti-dive, right? So, okay. In the traditional sense of having a Namor should be back here with Gambit and Cloak and Dagger, okay? So Namor should be back here, right here in between the both of you, protecting you. Hawkeye should not be frontlining. Hawkeye should be playing natural cover, and he should be playing where any health pack is, and he could be playing on the ground because of his kit, okay? Now, if he chooses for to play up here, he should be playing up high, right? Because he's Hawkeye. So I would be playing up here as Hawkeye, right? I would be coming out waiting for them to come out. Maybe not so much up here. This is a little too far up, but I mean, you have an Emma here, right? So that's okay. See, guys, it's situational, right? So the Hawkeye, let's see what he's doing here. And so he's just kind of like vibing here, just, I mean, he's not really, he's not really doing much, right? This Hawkeye seems to be the weakest link of your DPS. Like I said, guys, this team got DPS diff. This team that Candle is on, it got DPS diffed, okay? Right, exactly that. You need to get a good shot of them coming out of spawn. Like, we need to understand, like, where should you be playing based on the hero that you're using. So where he is right now is not really ideal. Now the Namor is in a good spot, right? He's playing in Namor's spot. He should be, this guy needs to be up high. Oh, shit. Oh, good job getting out. You have walls off cooldown, ma'am. Good job. Keep backing it up. Doesn't matter if he dies. Doesn't matter. He got antied and bullied. Get out. Good job. Get out. Yep. 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 Great. Great job. Now, we don't need to ult here, right? Gambit ults with Emma, which is fine. We just didn't really need an ult here. But as long as you guys are going to be aggressive and win the fight, and you do, super. How many ults did we use there? So we used Cloak and Dagger. So we used Gambit, Hawkeye, Emma. We didn't need the Hawkeye. The Emma. Well, we didn't need both of those, so. But that's okay. You win the fight. Okay, we got a minute and a half. They got a minute and a half to push this point. Now, where you're playing is really good. You're in a good spot. You can swing around. I would still be hugging this wall. One of the places that I hate playing on this map is right behind this statue here. I don't like getting stuck here. You get stuck here really easily. Why? Now, this is my paintball brain. Okay, this is my paintball brain. All right? If you get stuck here and you come out, you're looking at the whole team. Right? You have no cover. So when you need to come out, so if you were here, look at that. You get a whole view of your team. See that? See what I mean? But you ulted. That's fine. You ulted for the Gambit. Totally fine. Great play. Great play. Amazing. Standing ovation. But now you used your thing. You got to get back, but you got kills, so you're good now. You got plenty of kills now. You can get back. Right? Right? Okay, yes. Okay. Your team was about to scare me there. Oh my God, we lost this fight. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Good job. You just gotta work on cooldown usage. You gotta back up now. So now you're going in the opposite direction of the cart. Watch how uncomfortable this gets. I've never watched this before. I could just predict that. Okay? So you cannot go the opposite direction of the cart. You gotta go the direction of the cart. All right? Always. If you need to retreat, you go the direction of the cart. Good job. Okay, we're trying to get out there. We got it down. We're in overtime. Good job. You threw the bubble down there. Where's the walls? We need walls. So we panicked, right? So you come through, right? So you come through the very horribly placed strange wall. Okay, it's not portal. It's terrible. That's a terrible portal. Okay? But oh, Grava, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, so you go to the new spawn room. Good job. I hate the idiots that don't go to the new spawn room. Very good job here. Don't overcomplicate it now in ult. Don't do that. Good job. Now you have the pocket ult. Okay? So what's going to happen here is that their Gambit's going to come out with an ult. You should know that. Because your Gambits are getting their ults at right around the same time. Someone's behind. You hear it. Yep. You all hear it. Ult. Ult now. Good job. Good job. Come back down. No. Okay. So we're going to learn the tiniest little thing about Cloak and Dagger ults. On your last dash, if there's nobody back here, go back one. Okay? When there's nobody here, go back one. Going back this far doesn't matter. Get that bubble down. Good job. Good job. You have walls now. You have walls now. You have walls. You got to get down from there. Girl, I must admit that I think the universe is out to get what happened. The walls would have reached if she jumped down. All right, so what did we learn? Cooldown usage. That's it. You do great ults. You have just the tiniest bit of positioning that you're gonna up yourself from, right? You're gonna get up. And the walls. You don't use your walls enough. That's all. APM, use your walls. Position yourself with the position of the cart. Okay? Other than that, you did great. I mean, how are you going to ever get mad at a Cloak and Dagger that got 50,000 healing? See? One in the chat if that was a W Cloak and Dagger, because I think it was. 60,000 healing. You got almost 60,000 healing. Okay? Okay. There's always room for improvement. Always. Always room for improvement, right, guys? The DPS diff is insane here, guys. Come on. The DPS is why you lost. Your tanks did everything. The DPS did nothing. Yeah, sometimes you give it your all and you still lose. Exactly. Exactly that. And that's okay. It's okay. Shit happens. Now let's play a couple games. What's up, farm? I have a question. You got any advice for Hella? You gotta learn how to aim. You gotta learn how to aim. And don't bird in. Bird out. Don't use your bird to go in. I don't know how many people do that. I love Fox. Invis tips, don't spam or shield. You gotta, and don't waste your double jump. Holy fuck, don't waste your double jump. Retract your shield. I learned so much from watching you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Maz. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Of course, Candle. The Discord should be pinned on the top of the chat, Calamity. Also. Oh, shit. Flyers. Oh, we're going to lose this because no one's going to swap to HITSCAN in quick play. Once my gifted is up, I'm going to sub to you for 6 months in advance. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Never saw you live, but I saw your shorts. Funny and dope. I'm subscribed. Thank you, Armando. I just joined. It's 3 a.m. for me. How's the grind been? It's good. I got news for you. Not a lot of people like this skin. I don't know why. I fucking love it. Oh, hello? What is going on here? Okay, well, I'm just gonna go flank, I guess. Trainer, thank you so much for using your Prime on me. Welcome back. They're buffing White Fox. Just came back. What? Where? Is it official? And if it is, send the link to a mod, please. I like White Fox. I mean, this is my first game on, guys. I'm playing quick play right now. And I'm getting my ass kicked because I don't really have a team. What's up, Hoosier? Oh my god, is that it? Someone DM me that link to Discord. My bad, guys. I just got on. Warming up for my long comp day. I got comp and scrims. And I got news for you guys. Guess what? We have friends coming to join us. We are going to play comp with Christian and possibly Kitty, I'm guessing. Kitty too, I hope, maybe. I would love to get a Kitty moment. What's up, Avatar? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. A Kitty moment. I don't know yet, though. I have to verify. See, that's the shit. People think she's auto-aim. She's not. Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah. What up, Right? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. So her shield now gets 20 per second healing. Oh my god. Wait, guys. Please stop. I'm so excited. Stop. I need to read this. You guys are all saying different shit. I should make a fucking video of that real quick. I'm playing quick play right now, but we're about to play comp. Okay, guys. So the hot fix or hot buff that's coming out with her is the following. The smoothing out her gameplay experience and giving her a boost. Upon respawning or exiting her ult, she will now get all her spirit tails. Thank God. Thank God. Spectral Surge new effect. Casting this ability now provides 50 healing to White Fox. Reduce the one-time healing provided by Spiritual Sanctuary from 70 to 50. That's okay. New effect. While the shield is active, now provides 20 per second healing over time to allies, including White Fox, within the shield's range. During the ult, casting Blessed by the Nine no longer consumes White Fox's health. However, it has a 2-second cooldown. When does this go live? Friday? Nice. Tomorrow's patch? Oh, okay. I'm so excited. I should have ulted. Why is it that you're the only Rivals YouTuber that supports the tanks? I don't know. I hope that's my... whatever. If that's my identifier, then I love it. My identifier used to be... oh, you're that angry Luna main. I love the Magic Disco skin. What do you mean? I love it. Forcing myself to learn tank. I mean, Mag is always great. Mag and Emma is a really good tank duo to know. I'm still the Anger Luna main. Let's go. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, I think we're just gonna wait because Christian and Kitty are gonna come play. Yay! Okay, let's swap accounts and then get a little snacky. And then we'll play some comp. All right, so listen, guys. This is very cool. Spectral Surge new effect. Is that the... that's the right click, right? Hang on, let's see. Hang on. We're gonna look real quick. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate you. What up, Mona? Is that the charm? That's what I'm thinking. I think that's the charm. Let me hop on. What? Oh. What up, Plum Quat? Thank you for the follow, guys. Welcome in. What is going on here? I had to slow it down, I guess. I'm typing too fast. Password exposed? What do you mean? Did I really? Do I have to change my password right now? Oh. All right, let's take a look at exactly what this means here. So her surge effect... No. I I wasn't typing it in the user. I was typing in the user to see if I had caps lock on because my keyboard doesn't tell me that. That was nowhere near my password. I use a Wooting, but the keycaps that I have, because I have Spy Family keycaps, they're really cool. I can't tell if I have caps lock on or not, because, you know, aesthetic. Yeah, way worth. Star Wars keycaps, I do too. I have a custom 3D printed R2-D2 keycap. Fucking cool. Yeah, love that. Okay, so let's take a look really quick. Spectral Surge is her right click. So it does what it does. So that's her charm. Okay, so her right click heals her too now. Okay. The Spirit Sanctuary is her shift. Okay, so her Spirit Sanctuary, she will now... So instead of it going from instead of it healing 70, it does 50, but it provides healing over time, which is great. She needed this. This is perfect. And then in the ult, instead of you right-clicking the person to give them invulnerability and stuff like that and losing health, you just can do it every 2 seconds. That's fine. These are great changes. I fucking love these devs, dude. I fucking love them. I just do. Yeah, when you see a person gets the punishment after you report them, it just makes me so happy. She needed a little bit of self-healing. Yeah, I was already good with her. Now I'm gonna fucking shit on everyone. Blessed by the 9 is the right click when you're ulted, which gives them the invulnerability. And they can't be CC'd, they're CC immune, they can't be grounded, you know what I mean? Yeah, really cool. Yeah, her primary doesn't need more heals, that's the thing. Yeah, her survivability was trash. Now she can fucking farm. Come on, kitty. Oh, okay. Baby kitty. I gotta wait till after. Okay, so we won't have Christian for a half hour. That's okay. She's getting a little buff. Hi, first time here. Welcome, Carlos. What rank is my main account? GM2. The Elsa, so Elsa got nerfed, so Elsa's getting her health nerfed. Deadpool is getting... So Deadpool is getting a nerf. Elsa's getting a nerf, and White Fox is getting a hot buff. Hot fix buff. So I'm so excited for that. So freaking cool, man.
Hello.
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 They're nerfing Deadpool. They're nerfing Elsa, and they are buffing Fox. So now all her abilities basically give her self-sustain.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so when you right-click, it gives you 50 burst health. When you use her TP with the shield, instead of it bursting to 70, it'll burst to 50 instead, and it does 20 seconds of healing over time. 20 health per second. And then her ult, instead of using health to create the other person to be invulnerable, it's just giving them a 2-second cooldown. So you can right-click maybe 3 times. That's not too bad. But it's cool because now it doesn't use health. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Hello?
Is that what it used to be before? Is that why it used to chunk so bad?
Yeah, it uses 100 HP every time you right-click.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool.
Let me put this in my chat. I'm gonna put this in my my team chat real quick, guys. Give me a sec.
When's that come out? Tomorrow? Oh shit, I just opened that. I didn't mean to open that. God damn it.
Oh goodness, I can't. Bye-bye. Let's walk the cart. Oh, we're on triple support. Great.
Oh my god, upon respawning and exiting, her tails. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's full tails.
I know. It's so great. I'm literally using her every game, so. She's gonna need to be banned for me not to use her now.
I like these changes.
They're so great. I love the Deadpool changes.
I mean, the Deadpool is just to stop macros. Because people were using macros. It doesn't do anything to anyone who uses it normally. It was probably because that guy's TikTok that went viral of him, abusing the,
Bennett, how do you heal flyers efficiently? You gotta hit your shots. But what you could do is, because she uses bounces, if they're close to a wall, just bounce it off a wall. Hit your shots, kid. Just wanted to pop in and say thanks for being an awesome part of the Rivals community. Thanks for backing us up, our tank mains. Thank you, dude.
Is Cap's skin a legendary skin?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, we watched that this morning.
I will be buying the slut skin.
Come on, bro! I'm flanking. If I'm not gonna get healed, I might as well be flanking doing it. Nice. my god! I fucking knew it. Locked in beautiful. You lost it. Woo Woo Woman is this guy's name, guys. Woo Woo Woman. Woo Woo Woman. Okay, this will be the LG on YouTube. Sai the guy, thank you for the follow. I'll give YouTube a chance to come on over to the stream here on Twitch. Yes, we saw the White Fox buffs. We're very excited. Yeah. Hit your shots, kid. I don't know. Why are you all playing up there? I don't spawn in with tails, so I'm fucking dead. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. It makes her an easy target to spawn camp. Why would you be spawn camping? If you're spawn camping, you're throwing. This isn't Call of Duty. I had to wait. I don't know what he's doing. We're on triple support now, so... Don't have tails when I respawn, so I can't get there. Yeah, but while you're spawn camping for the sup, your team is down a player. So I would be pissed. That means that you have to guarantee that kill every single time or you're bringing no value. And that is a weird... This triple support is just not the answer. I hate when it works because then there's just moments like this where it's like justified. Like, yeah, but triple support, we won because... Because I was usually out of tails. You can't use your E if you don't have tails. So a lot of the times, I wasn't using the E. Okay, YouTube, we are fucking out of here. If you guys would like to hang out with me some more, I will continue my stream on Twitch. We're gonna change the music. We're gonna have a smoke session. We're gonna eat some food together. We're gonna play some more comp games. My two friends should be back in about 15 minutes to hang out. And we're gonna play some comp. All right, so I will see you guys when I get back on Twitch. If not, I'll see you guys next week, YouTube. That one white fox, thank you for the follow. Cy the guy, thank you for the follow. Guys, come on in. My mods on YouTube will spam the link for you. And you can come on over. If not, like I said, I got a new video coming up tomorrow. I have new videos coming out Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Okay? Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your night, okay? Have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your week. And then come on over to Twitch if you like, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on over to Purple app. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Drugs and music is so funny to say. That is hysterical.